Okay everyone, so if you've already downloaded Davinci Resolve on your computer, you'll get a zip file here. But if you haven't already, that is fine. You'll find that it is not available on the software center. So if you do not already have Davinci Resolve, simply just go to the browser, then head on over to Blackmagic Design. Basically fill in every field that already has an asterisk at the end. Choose your platform here. In this case, it's going to be Linux. Then you're going to be able to download Davinci Resolve. Once you get Davinci Resolve, it's going to be in this archive. So you're just going to right click, extract. Alright, now that it's done extracting, you can just go on and get rid of this because it doesn't really instruct us properly. Now, if you try to run it, you'll notice that it's not going to run. Nothing's going to happen. It's not going to load. It's not going to do anything. To see what's going on, right-click in your file manager, open in console. It's going to open this terminal. Drag Davinci Resolve into it, and then try running it again. Okay, so now it's giving us the error. App images require Fuse to run. For you to get Fuse to run, I've already compiled a list of commands for the most popular Linux distributions, and I'll share this file in the description box. Before the installation, if you're on Ubuntu, you run this command. If you're on RHEL, Manjaro, EndeavourOS, anything based on Arch, you run this command here. If you're on OpenSUSE, this command. If you're on Fedora, AlmaLinux, or RHEL, you run this command before the installation. I'm on Fedora Linux, so I'm going to copy this command, and then I'm just going to come back here, open in console again, and I'm just going to paste in the command. Then it's going to ask you for a password. Just type in your password. It is now showing us the libraries we need to install. Press Y and it's going to install them. Okay, when it's done installing, all you have to do, drag Davinci Resolve into the terminal again, then press enter. So now it's telling us to say missing or outdated system packages detected. Please install the following missing packages: zlib. You already have zlib, and the way we get around this error is by copying this here. Use skip package check 1. Then paste it again in the terminal. Right click, paste. Then what you're going to do is leave a space, just a single space. Then drag Davinci Resolve back into the terminal again. So what this does is that it tells the installer to skip the package check for the obsolete packages. So press enter. As you can see, the installer has popped up. So next, I agree to the terms and conditions that I'll never read. Next, and then we start the installation. It's going to ask us for our password. Simply just type in the password and the installation should begin. And it's very fast with the installation if you have an SSD. If you have a hard drive, it's going to be a little slow. Then type in our password again and just wait for it a few seconds, and it's done installing. But before you can actually run it, you need to run another command, which is to remove those outdated packages. The commands are just going to be this one after install. I'm going to add them in the description box. So these commands here are universal for every version of Linux. So all you have to do is copy them, open your terminal again, then paste them in. If we try to run Davinci Resolve right now, let's say Resolve, as you can see, it is now running. And also, for you to be able to use Davinci Resolve smoothly when editing videos, you're going to need to have a dedicated graphics card. As you can see, it already shows some of the projects that I've done. And if you have any interest in watching any of these videos, you can see them on my channel. Alright, thank you.